Hi people, good night. I'm from Holland and I like to speak about the 4 blood moons. The first blood moon. What did happen, folks? Be honest. What did happen in the first blood moon? What did happen in the second blood moon then? Tell me, what did happen? I will tell you where really something did happen. It was this unbelievable, beautiful, orange honeymoon. A super honeymoon God gave us. But no one talk about this thing. Now they talk about blood moons. Well, you are so into these blood moons. So what's the last blood moon? It will be different than these 3 blood moons. What did come? The last one, folks. I'm warning you for the last blood moon. And something will happen directly. Because when this honeymoon did come, what once in the 200 years come, it did come. You understand? And directly I saw ISIS stand up and start to go to war. It is what God told me. God told me, blood in the spot, my son. And I did hear this a few months before this started to happen. So I told you a few months before this started to happen, God tell me blood in the spot, blood in the spot, blood in the spot. And when this day did come, this blood in the spot, that the sport events did begin, I saw blood in the spot. But not only this, I saw also a beautiful, soft, honey moon, super honey moon. Why no one talk about this? Why? Oh, why? Because this is what God gave us, and you people do not see that. Why? Why you need to see the things what got nothing to do with God? But the things what got to do with God, you throw it away like, no, that's nothing. Because this is what I'm telling you, folks. This is the real thing. Not the blood moon, but the honeymoon, the super honeymoon that did come. One day after this sport events did begin. It was exactly one day after this sport events did begin. Why no one talk about this super honeymoon? Because this is how God warn you. He will not warn you with blood and hardness, but soft, nice light, a nice moon. He will always come to you in a softly way, in a beautiful way. That's what God is. He is beautiful. He is nice. He is love. So he will never come, folks, with hard things to you. But this is what you people don't see. You only see these freaking blood moons. What got nothing to do with God. It really got nothing to do with God. But you are so in these blood moons. So I tell you, folks, this last blood moon what will come, it will work. This blood moon will work. But the first three, it do not work. If you understand what I mean with work. There will happen nothing. But the last blood moon, folks, there will happen something. The same what did happen with this super honeymoon, what we did get. But no one saw it almost. I saw it. You know, because God told me. There will come an event with a moon, what is so nice and softly. God told me. And what God tells me, that will happen for real. But not what you people say. And it will not happen in your time, but in my Father's time, in God's time. That's why you are all wrong. You are all wrong so many times already. Because you people say, yeah, there will happen something with the blood moons and this, and then there will happen something. Nothing. Because you don't know my Father's time. You live in your time, in your lying time. I told you many times, folks, but you will not listen. How do you know the time if your time on your wrist is a lying time and stand still? Tell me what time it is. Tell me now, please. Tell me what time it is. Right now. Tell me in what time God will come. Not in your time, folks. In God's time. You need to be with God to understand His time. It's not yours. So that's why you people are wrong all the time. The rapture this and the rapture that. No, folks. You are terribly wrong. You don't walk with my Father, so you are wrong. You cannot know the time. Because you don't got the time on your wrist from God. You got the time on your wrist from liars. That's why you all will be wrong in the things you say. And I'm sure that you will be wrong. To walk with God is not so easy. You understand? But to know His time is definitely not easy. You need to know God. You need to be a child of God. You need to be touched by God. And you will understand what I'm telling you right now. There will happen nothing in your 3 blood moons. But the last last blood moon, folks, because you are so into this, that this last blood moon there will happen something badly. You did not see the warnings of God, because you don't know His time. That's all I can tell you about the blood moons. Your blood moons are lies. There happened nothing in it. But the things God gave me are true. God told me blood in the sport, so blood in the sport. The next day this honey supermoon come, and I see ISIS rise. ISIS start on that day fighting. But God did warn softly, with really hard folks. But He did start to warn the people softly. Now, who did see this? Tell me, folks, who did see this? Is it me? The only one who see this? Then it's me, who is the only one who walk with God. I tell you about your blood moons. Your blood moons are lies. Lies like the watch on your wrist, the watch on your wall. This is what people made up. It is not what God made up. God made up His own time. And you made up yours. That's why Jesus will come as a thief in the night. Because you got no clue of the time. The timetable of my Father God, you don't know about. You got your lying time on your wrist. Your lying clock on your wall. You don't know any better. Of that is the time. And this is the time wherein you lie. You don't want to be this liar, but you are, because you don't walk in God's time. It makes you a liar. Because you will be wrong in the things. That's why I'm telling you, folks, you won't see it come. Jesus will knock on your door, and you will not understand that Jesus is knocking on your door. That He comes like a thief in the night. And that's why He comes as a thief in the night. Because Jesus Christ knew already your time is not His Father's time. So you got no clue of the time. So the first seal and the second seal and the third seal and the fourth seal and the 5 and the 6 and the 7th, you are all wrong. It will happen in God's time, not in yours. Yeah, I saw a yellow horse in the air. Yeah. I saw a black horse in the air. Yeah. Yeah, you saw this in your lying time? It will happen in God's time. So where are we? Where are we? Did the devil sneak in already? Where are we, folks? I'm telling you, we are in the end time. It is what God told me, end time. And my Father, let's see what will happen in end time. You don't want to know. It's no joke, folks. We are born in a very bad timing for the people who live now. I'm telling you, folks, there is a lot what will happen, but it will happen in my Father's time. My Father is God, the only God I know, and I know His name. I will not tell you, because you make from God dog and all this kind of shit. God is not waiting for this kind of things. To play around with His name. So that's why God is what He is. For you, He will not have a name. For me, He has a name. But I will not tell you, because you will make fun of it. God's name is secret. And it will stay that way. He will never give His name. Never, never, never give His name. But He has a name. But no one knows. And I will not tell you. You can kill me for it. I will never speak. Oh, I will speak, yes. In other things. In the things I see and know for sure. In that I speak. But I will not speak in what I cannot speak. I'm telling you, folks, I give you my name. I'm your unknown prophet. I'm telling you all these things, what will happen. I am gifted. God did come to me. And I tell you again, I told God, why me? God told me, because I love you. And I told God, I love you. I try to love God more than God loved me. It is not possible, folks, but I try. You know, I try to go so high with my mind that I will stand above God to give Him my love. Really. I will try this. I love God so much that I want to stand above Him to pour my love on God. This is what's going on, folks. I love God very much. And that's why God did come to me. He know me. He know me for a long time. A very long time. You think I'm lying? You want more proof? More proof is on its way, folks. More proof is on its way. I told you about the mountains. Every mountain will explode. Well, today they did explode another mountain. But the mountains, you think they will never explode? This you need to watch out for, people, because they will explode. You will never be ready to run away for it. For the things I saw, you cannot run away for it. The only thing you can do is to be with God. He's the only one who knows all the things. He's the only one who gave me all His knowing. All the things He knows, He taught me. And in the beginning I thought, why me? What is so important on me? I did do wrong things. I did steal an apple. But I got no blood on my hands, folks. I did never hurt someone with my fist or with a sword or with a gun or whatever. Never in my life I hurt someone. So on my hands is no blood. And there will never come blood on my hands. If there come blood on my hands, it will be my own blood. You understand? Not this from someone else. You want to be with God? You need to be like me. You need to say to me or to God, oh yeah, me also, I got no blood on my hands. Because it is what God don't like. God don't like money. God don't like blood on your hands. If He see these two things, He will spit you away. If you lie, He will spit you away. If you kill, if you steal, God don't want this. God is clean from all his things. And he did put two people on earth who are clean like God. But they did become dirty in this world. They only need one day. And they become both dirty in this world. People, you can tell me a lot, but if the devil tell me you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that, then I will say to him, hey, fuck you, man, devil. Get the fuck out of my life. I will do nothing for you. Nothing. But there are so many crazy people, you know. How can you start a war? You start it with people. It's easy. And these people are foolish, are dumb, are stupid. So when a lot of people die, you know, then you get this, how you call it? Remembering day. I fuck you with your remembering day. Do I need to remember people who did fight? I will remember the people who did not fight, who did die by these fighters. I remember these people who did not want to fight. These people need to be honored, not the people who did die in the war. Your soldiers and shit. Go away, man. That's their own choice, made by the big bosses. And they listen to the big bosses, so they listen not very good. Because if they did listen good, then they did not go to war. And then these bosses, you think they will go to war? No, these big bosses got you to clean the shit up. And the big bosses are laughing and they are thinking, oh, these people working for us, are they foolish or something? Are they stupid? This is what your bosses think. And you know, these bosses got enough money. And this is what you want. That's why you will fight. That's the only thinkable way. You need money and the bosses need you. They don't need the money because they got enough of it. They got a factory behind the back, full of money. And when the money is gone, well, make new money. And you people who go to war are the fools. You people are the fools. You people who walk with a gun are the fools. You understand me very well? Because you are, eh? I hope some soldiers will listen. Maybe their eyes will go open and their ears, and they will think, this man is so right. Of course I am right. I cannot be wrong, folks. I only can tell you what you are doing wrong. And you can listen to it. Or you can say, hey, fuck you. Oh, that's your language? Fuck you this, fuck you that. Fuck you here, fuck you there. Nigger here, nigger there. They cannot talk normal. People cannot talk normal. They need to say fuck you, or god damn it, or whatever. And when they say, oh my God, they never mean my God. No, it's a way of talking. That's all what it is. Like, fuck you. Or fuck off. Or you motherfucker. Or you asshole. Ass-kicking shit things. This is what people telling to each other. Hey, and little ears are also there, eh? And they learn more fast than you think. But you did not look for them. You people care about yourself. But never for another. You are not responsible for another. Only your own self, your own me. And this will stop, folks. God will stop this. First, God will come to the people who don't care. I don't care that there is war there and there, because it's not by my stairs. It's not by my door. These people God will take first. Because you do not care. I'm telling you folks like it is. And you can think of me what you like. I don't freaking care. I care for God. I care for His people. And I care for my people who are dying right now. This I do care for. Do I care for the soldiers what will die? No! It's your own fault! God did not tell you, go fight! Go murder each other! It is the devil and your big bosses who say, go fight! I will give you money for it. It is not God who will tell you this. Never. God don't like fight. God likes love and to be loved and to love each other. But you freaking don't know what it means. That's why Jesus did come on this planet, to tell you about love. And he did tell you in specific ways. Perfect ways. But you did not understand. Because if you did, then there was no problem right now. Then God don't have to come. But you make such a mess, so God will come. God will come, folks. And I will call him. I will call God. I will call my Father. I will let him come here. And then I will see who is the fool here. I'm your unknown prophet. I'm a child of God. And I try to warn you in any way. All the things what is on this internet, on this page, power and it will come true. All of it I did speak about. All of it will come true. And many things did come true already. But I'm telling you, folks, there are many guys like me. Liars. They lie in God's eyes. How dare they? How dare they lie in God's eyes? You need to love God. And if you love God, you cannot lie. It is not possible, folks. If I did lie, then God took me away. You understand me? But you know what God did? God sent people to me. And these people told me, wow, you are something different. You are standing really close to God and you work hard. You do very good things. I get it in my dreams, I get it in my visions. It is what God told me, it is what His people tell me. And I tell these people, I just do what God tell me to do. That's all I can do. So I will do God's will. That's the only will I will do. God's will. Listening to you? Nah, I'm sorry. I will not listen to you. I only got ears and eyes for God. He is my real Father. And He will come exactly on the end, when the world is almost on the end. God will come. Like in the days of Noah? Yes, but in the days of Noah it was not even so bad like it is now. You know why? Because there were no 7 billion people in that time. You understand? That's why it will be much worse than in the time of Noah. Because people talk, it will be like in the time of Noah. It will be much worse than in the time of Noah. Much worse. And much more people will die. So, in the time of Noah, what are you talking about, folks? It will not be like in the time of Noah. It is much worse than the time of Noah. I hope you will understand what I'm trying to tell you about the blood moons. Lies! Lies, folks! Lies! Nothing did happen in the 3 blood moons. But the super honeymoon, that is not a lie. It comes from God, my Father. You did not see it come. I hear no one talk about this super honeymoon. No one talk about it. But this is where it did start. The first day the sport began, blood in the sport, and the second day this honey, beautiful orange moon come, a honeymoon, a super honeymoon. But I don't hear you talk about this. I hear you talking about your lying blood moons. yeah, this will happen, that will happen, and the rapture come, and this come, and that come, and you lie. And I know you don't want to lie, but if you know only your only time, then you must lie in the time of God. You understand? If you know only your only time, your own time, then you must lie in the time of God. That's why you will not understand when it all really will happen. But I'm telling you, folks, we are very close. We are closer than your time on earth is thinking. Well, that's your timetable. Go ahead with it. But try to find God's timetable. Because that's the time. And God is accurate. He is exactly, precisely. His time is really unbelievable. Unbelievable precisely time. God's time. And your time is your time. And God's time is God's time. And it's my time. That's why you all will be wrong in the things you are telling right now. False prophets? Yes, even the good prophets got it wrong. For such a long time. Because they don't walk in God's timetable. So how can you specifically know what will happen? Try to walk in God's time. Try to find God's calendar. Because your calendar is bullshit. Your time is bullshit, lying time. That's why you all will be wrong. The whole planet, all the people will be wrong in the things they say. So in the people who call them prophets, you are lying prophets. Because you don't walk in the timetable of God. It will not say that you are not a nice person and that you are lying, but you need to lie. You don't know any better. Because you don't know God's time. So you lie in your own time. Because when God look at you now, then God think, yeah, he's a liar, but he don't know that he lie. Because he don't walk in my time. This is what God is thinking. I'm telling you, folks. You are a liar. Without you know it. That's why he will come as a thief in the night. And no one will know the time. Now you know why. Because you really don't know the time. You need to live with God. God is the only one who knows the time. Is it not what Jesus taught us? Only God knows the time. Not the angels in heaven, not Jesus, only God. So if I was you, try to walk with God. And you will know a lot more. You will know about the things, what will happen for real. And that are no lies. It's real. But it will be in God's time. So again, you tetrads and all this bullshit, I don't care. It got nothing to do with God. But this super honeymoon, what did come? Got everything to do with God. Because I recognize that God will come to one that way. He will come in love. And you tell me, if you are kissing with your girl under a blood moon, what will you think? How will you feel? And now take this super honeymoon. It's orange, yellow, orange, and it looks beautiful in the night. And you like to go with your girl there under that moon. And you will feel more love than you felt ever before. Am I not right? This is how God comes to you. He will not give you dirty blood moons. This is not in God. This is in the devil. This is given by the devil. Blood moon, darkness, werewolves, witchcraft. You know what they are doing on that kind of days? When there are blood moons? The most despicable things you ever can think of. They're killing little children and they're eating and drinking their blood. I'm telling you like it is, folks. This is what these people do on special days. And I'm not talking about a few. I'm talking about a bunch. Really a lot. Not a few. And who are these guys? Well, these guys are different than you. And you know them. Because you love them. You see them like idols, stars. Oh, Obama looked like a pop star. Hey, the Pope. Hey, he looks like a pop star. Wake up, folks. I tried to wake you up. These are your fallen stars. They are kicked away from heaven. These are your fallen angels, folks. These are your blood suckers. And they will poison you. They will bite you. They will love you on a very terrible way. And they will say, do what you like. Don't care about another. Kill each other. This is what's going on. And they try to take away the angels of God, the children of God. You know, in God's eyes, the children of God are virgins. God loves virgins. But the devil also likes virgins. You understand me very well? So God needs to protect you, that you will stay virgin. Because when you walk with the devil, you are not longer virgin anymore. Not in the spiritual way, but also not in the way of your flesh. You will be raped and ripped open. And you will feel it not directly, but you will feel it when it is time. If you see your pop stars run away and your bosses run away, know that it is time. That's the only way you can understand there is really something wrong now. Because these fallen stars know what will happen. They are waiting, like I do. I know what will happen. You understand? I saw it already. And it will not be like in the days of Noah, but much, much worse. When God let me see this, I never saw this in my life before. It is not an example of the days of Noah. It's not an example. It is much, much worse than the days of Noah. So wake up. There will a lot start to happen very soon. And you only know the time if you walk with God. Because God is the only one who knows the time. God is the time. And for me, it is now time to stop. Till next time, folks. Till next time. Well, that is on God. If God take me away, then you don't hear me anymore. I guess there will come a day that God will take me away. It will be before I die, or it will be when I die. It's one of these two. But I can tell you, it will not happen like with Jesus Christ. God will take away His children. Without any pain, without any problems. Because God loves His children very much.